Get a live look for you outside right now as we are still kind of dealing with some gloomy conditions in certain spots. Some of you might be seeing some rainfall today. First warning weather meteorologist Derek Sibley joining us now with a check of that forecast and more things brewing out there in the tropics.
Yeah, that's right, Randy. Definitely a lot going on here at WDSU First Warning Weather. Let's get to our local Doppler radar here and show you what's happening. And you can see mainly down towards the South Shore is where we're seeing the majority of the rain here currently, mainly towards the southwest of the metro. That's where we're seeing some of the heavier rain showers currently moving through, and also down towards the bayou here as well. Terrebonne, Lafourche Parish, in areas like Lockport, Houma, near Cutoff as well, Raceland, Thibodaux. This all is looking at some of those scattered to heavy rain showers here too. Meanwhile, up on the North Shore, things are looking a little bit drier, but there's still some lighter showers here and there in terms of the North Shore weather right now. Let's get to the Gulf of Mexico, because that is where we are still keeping a close eye on Hurricane Rafael. And you can see this is a pretty well organized looking hurricane still as it entered the Gulf, and that eye here is well defined on that visible loop here too. Latest advisory from the National Hurricane Center as of 9 o'clock. It's moving west-northwest at 9. It's got winds of 100 miles an hour. Pressure is 971 millibars. This ridge here that you see here in the jet stream is responsible for why the system continues to move its way towards the west over the Gulf of Mexico. Now, it is expected to continue moving towards the west and be in the central Gulf by Friday morning. And then you can see that turn here more so towards the south of due west as we head into this weekend on Saturday. And then after that, it's going to continue to move towards the southwest and will probably be as far south as in the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, right where the Bay of Campeche is, as we head into early next week, Tuesday, with this ridging pattern forcing that system to move towards the southwest. And not to mention, it's going to be weakening at the same time, which will allow it to move more south of due west here too. And that's really thanks to the wind shear effect here. That's going to be weakening the hurricane as it continues to move its way towards the Gulf of Mexico, or make its way across the Gulf of Mexico rather, and eventually will become a downgrade to a tropical storm, because it will be battling some pretty strong upper level winds, not to mention some drier air in the atmosphere as well. Now, meanwhile, elsewhere in the tropics, well, we're watching this trough of low pressure just north of the Greater Antilles, north of Puerto Rico area. That has about a 20% chance of development here over the next 7 days. Not so much worried about this system, though. Coastal flooding impacts here locally across southeastern Louisiana because of the proximity of Rafael with that easterly wind component and the ridge of high pressure, too. That's going to allow those winds more easterly, so that's why we're still looking at some possible flooding concerns. 10 p.m. tonight through tomorrow morning is when that advisory will continue. Some scattered showers here locally today, some isolated thunderstorms as well, with afternoon highs around 85 today in New Orleans. And you can see some of those scattered showers right now. That's going to continue through at least 5 o'clock here this afternoon. And then you'll notice as we head into this evening, that's when those showers come to a close. Let's take you into tomorrow morning. This is a little bit interesting. You can see some of the outer fringes here of Rafael that will continue to move across southeastern Louisiana, not just in the morning, but also throughout the day tomorrow afternoon. By 3 o'clock, you can see some of the North Shore locations looking at some of those scattered showers. Still, the moisture impacts from that system will continue to move across southeastern Louisiana the rest of the day Friday, and also into Saturday, looking at some scattered showers just out ahead of this front here back to the west of us as well, not to mention Rafael to our south. Forecast for tonight, though, just a few clouds, maybe a shower possible. Light winds here from the northeast at 5 to 10, with lows tonight mainly into the upper 60s, low 70s, North Shore, mid 70s, South Shore. WDSU First Warning 7-day forecast. Well, I'm putting rain chances here over the next several days, depending on the proximity of Rafael and, of course, that frontal boundary moving in from the west. Breezy conditions here as well. Highs upper 70s, low 80s.